Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I thought I would discuss today the effect of Uranus transiting Taurus because it was actually in response to a request I've got, and we've been so busy with all the political stuff I haven't really talked about the general astrology. That's why I just wanted to focus on that a little bit. So first of all, welcome. I am going to put in the description box a link to all my horoscopes books because they're all available on Amazon right now. So very much appreciate your support. Totally free if you're on KDP. And guys, I also invite you to join my Patreon. If you become a subscriber, I will send you loads of books that I have for free as a result of being a Patreon member. So let's talk about Uranus. So Uranus is in Taurus. It usually stays in a star sign for about 7 years, so it has quite a significant effect on us because it's one of those slow-moving planets. And throughout history, Uranus in Taurus has been quite a troublesome influence. So I'm going to do another vlog where I talk about some of the major kind of crisis events in world history, and you'll find there was always this kind of Taurian theme going on with either Uranus in Taurus or a major conjunction of planets in Taurus. Why is it that when planets are going through Taurus there tends to be these kind of tumultuous times like we're going through now? Part of the reason is there's some really nasty fixed stars in Taurus. For example, Algol, which is at 26 degrees of Taurus, and then the Pleiades, which is like this really miserable cluster of fixed stars, is right at the end going into Gemini. So this kind of is the reason why when there's this mixture of planetary influences and those fixed stars, you get these tumultuous world events. But anyway, on a personal level, what is Uranus in Taurus going to signify for all you Taurians out there, and also for all of you guys who've got Taurus rising, because it means the same? It brings a lot of change. Now, Taurus is being a fixed sign and also an earth sign, is known for being very stubborn, and out of all the 12 signs of the zodiac, Taurus is the most resistant to change. So that does make Taurus very dogged and persevering, and determined and patient, and these are great qualities. But sometimes it means that Taurians persist in the wrong direction for way too long. They don't know when to quit. They don't know when to say enough is enough. They tend to always err on the side of the status quo rather than embracing change. So it really is wonderful to have Uranus in Taurus because it gives all you Taurians out there a great impetus to make much needed changes in your life, to be a bit more adventurous, more controversial, to kind of connect with your adventurous spirit, with your free-spirited nature. So yes, Taurus does tend to see Uranus as a bit of a threat. So it's important not to look at anything that happens to you during this phase as kind of, oh, why did that happen? Oh, it's fate. Oh, I was unlucky. Oh, it was bad. It's important to see everything in the context of everything happens for a reason, right? So whatever's going on right now, particularly for second decan Taurus, because Uranus is pretty much finished with your first decan Taurians. Those are all of you guys born in April. And it's now focusing on the second decan, which is mainly those born maybe 30 April through to, say, about 9-10 May. It's going to be strongly affecting those of you between sort of the 1st and the 5th for the next few months. But of course, if you're a Taurus, it's highly likely you've also got your Mercury and other planets, possibly even Venus, in Taurus. So it could be affecting other planets as well. So all you second decan Taurians, pay close attention. This is a time to initiate change in your life. It's a time to be a bit bold. It's time to take a little bit of a risk. That means thinking outside the box. That means being daring, doing something that you wouldn't really do. Go up against those comfort zones, push the boundaries a little bit more, and don't be afraid. What do they always say? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And even in the Bible, it says, have no fear. And I think sometimes Taurians allow themselves to be limited by sort of fears and ponderances over what if, worrying about people pleasing, worrying about obligations, sort of driving yourself into a rut where you convince yourself that the rut is the only way forward, it's the best place to be, or even if it's what is expected of you. So when Uranus is here, don't wait for change to come to you. Embrace the change, because it's going to come one way or another. And I think the more you put off making changes that you ultimately in your heart know need to be made, the more you put that off, the more you will attract unpredictable, erratic upheaval into your life. and that can be seen as more threatening, even though ultimately it's all for the very best. So the best thing you can do, be creative, make needed changes, be adventurous, be open-minded, okay? Try and get things in your life moving forward, take a few chances and take a few risks, and see anything that happens, even if life throws you a curveball, as an opportunity, because it really is. Don't feel threatened. Don't get stuck in that rut. Don't view everything out the lens of your comfort zone, because this is truly a time where you can empower yourself, get back in touch with your destiny, get moving towards something that's meaningful, and that should excite you. So it's a time of renewed possibility and excitement in your life. So seize that, Taurus. Uranus is with you.